Time now for the 40th all-time meeting between the U.S. and Mexico, a matchup that the U.S. has only lost once. For the call.
On that whistle, we are underway from East Hartford, Connecticut. Driven long, right side, press. Sam Mewis in line. The cross stopped there by Emily Alvarado.
And this is a good rotation for the United States. They've got maximum width with press holding her line on that touch line, and then Sam Mewis gets that underlap coming, surging forward.
O'Hara, 9th minute, zeros on the board, sending it long, headed up. Morgan was looking for a press, but before it got there, the deflected ball finds its way to Alvarado.
Here's a look at the reservice coming in from Kelly O'Hara. The U.S. had held 3 players back. They recover the ball, and then you win the first. Alex Morgan's there for the second. Just a lofted ball. Lindsey Horan knows she's trying to dink that on. She senses Morgan behind her because she can't get enough power to shoot that on frame.
Done. Rapinoe.
And that's one of the dangers for Mexico, trying to have possession in the opposition's half. The U.S. wins it, and then the break is on. They advance into the attacking third. Lindsey Horan does incredibly well. Then to regain possession for the United States, steps in on Palacios, and then the service goes awry from Rapinoe on that left side. A lot of space out there with these wingers holding the width to get that cross off, and I think Rapinoe might have been trying to catch the goalkeeper, actually, in his early goings. That final ball.
Rapinoe, Christine Mewis on the turn, received it well to her sister Sam. The shot and a goal! Sam Mewis from Christine Mewis.
And just like that, the U.S. puts together a really good sequence. Rapinoe picks that ball off, and now options arise. Christine Mewis, not forcing the decision, finds the open player at the top of the box. It's Sam Mewis, and then now she knows that all of the Mexican defense is on that opposite side. She can shift it to her right and have a go. It does take a little deflection to help it find its way into that corner. But that's a good goal from the U.S. The right decisions in the attacking third, making that extra pass, not forcing something that's not on. And how about that? Where's the Mewis parents? I'd love to see them right now.
I liked your first answer, though, better. Ball is played long towards Rapinoe. Off the woodwork, it looked like. I don't think Alvarado got a touch, as now this ball is going to go out for a throw-in.
And didn't think that we were going to say this game would be as open as it is, but surely the United States is finding space, and behind it's Rapinoe gets on the end of that, finds Alex Morgan at the near post. And again, you've got to try to make connections really crisp in these conditions, and that one pings off the near post.
Short ball, Maria Sanchez putting one up, and there, couldn't catch it. It was too slippery there, it looked like. Did the next best thing to parry it out.
And that also is an answer to one of your questions. If the goalkeeper is unsure in moments like this is a tweener ball. Is the back line going to get there? No, my goalkeeper is going to get there, but she's a little hesitant. And if you try to make a grab on that in these conditions, you might spill it. She opts to punch it, and it's the right decision.
A real rivalry, but geographically it is. Long ball played into space. Look at the run back by O'Hara, but Sanchez got to it. Maria Sanchez in the box, blocked by Dahlkemper. May have saved a goal. It's a corner.
And Mexico does have pace in these wide areas. Sanchez is on to it. You can see Kelly Harris trying to make up the ground, stride for stride, but Sanchez just bodies her off, and now it's 1v1 against Dahlkemper. Dahlkemper does exactly what she should do. Continue to drive her outside and cut down that angle. So now, listen here, if she has to make a save, has a smaller one to do it, but Dahlkemper does it herself.
New Zealand and Australia. Upfield Sam Mewis with the game's only goal. Looking for a second. Save by Alvarado.
certainly feeling it. Rapinoe has a lot of time just to pick out that pass. Sam Mewis gets it on her right, and no pressure comes. She's going to try to bend that to the far post. It's a really good gap. Christy Mewis is the one who drives that back line back, and then Sam Mewis pops up in the space below.
Caps for the U.S. Sam Mewis. Rapinoe in. Goal, 2-0. Kristen Press continuing her hot streak.
And yes, credit to Press on this, but this is all Sam Mewis. One thing she has been working on is getting on the half turn between the lines, finding that space so she can get faced up. And you're going to watch her movement in this, and it's so good. Lindsay Horan decides to speed up the play, and Sam Mewis had pulled away, opened up that gap. Now she's taking out the midline, and it's a simple slip ball to Rapinoe, who's making that run, and Press doing exactly what she should do. Just come, arrive in that 6-yard box, and get the easy tap in. But that movement and motion by Sam Mewis to free herself up creates all the rest of this moment here for Kristen Press to get this little tap in, and no defenders around her in the end.
Her 62nd international goal. She has 15 goals and 18 assists now in this, her last of 36 games. Megan Rapinoe on the left. Look at this run by Dunn. Crystal Dunn will pick it up. The cross. And that one was out of play. What a run by Dunn.
And almost a carbon copy of the one in the first half that was sent in by Rapinoe. This time it's Dunn. Gets around the edge, and Alex Morgan, that timing, trying to get to that near post.
Puts it forward. Mayor. Sanchez. Off her left foot, but right at Adriana French.
And it's always good to get a comfortable save under your belt if you're Adriana French, just getting in the match. Sanchez doesn't feel the pressure, knows she can unleash that shot. O'Hara delaying. Enough space there.
Rapinoe's pass, Dunn with a step on Espinosa. Inline cross, headed high by Morgan.
And it's too bad for Alex Morgan because there's a nice little 3v3 on this left flank. Dunn gets the step in behind, takes a touch, and now she's got time to get her head up. Alex Morgan times her run well, actually, to get between the center back and that left back, but can't get up and above that ball and keep it on frame.
Sam Mewis pass ahead. Rapinoe left it. Horan for Dunn. Crystal Dunn deep, playing it across, and it was a nice Alvarado save. U.S. keeps it, and then it'll go out. It's a goal kick.
And this is well choreographed from the U.S. It's just an up-back through play. The movement off of each other with Lindsay Horan coming underneath Rapinoe, and then Dunn. I think she's going for goal there.
Yep.
She's inside the 18, so now you've got your choice. You can have a go, or you can cut that back for a teammate.
More than 18. I would have said 23.
Then you're in agreement.
Here's the U.S. Quick shot off the post.
Oh, here's a look at the strike. It's a turnover right at the top of the 18 to the least person you want to have find that ball, Megan Rapinoe, and it's an awkward first touch, so she has to go with the outside of her right, trying to bend it into that far post. It's a good look between two defenders as well.
So confirming 2 changes there for the U.S.
And Macario looks like she's in.
Look at Heath. Shot taken off the post and in. Literally her first touch.
This is just absurd. Alex Morgan on the reverse pass and a couple touches by Tobin Heath. And no one expects that. Absolutely no one is thinking she is going to shoot this ball right now. Alvarado has no clue, no chance. And welcome back, Tobin Heath.
Davidson on the left foot in front. The fourth goal was scored by the U.S. It's Kristen Press again.
Coming off of back-to-back Woman of the Match's performance in the Summer Series, Kristen Press now sitting on 2 goals. This is a really good ball by Davidson. She's got a lot of time, yes, but there's still some accuracy that has to be picked out at that near post because Press has a runner tracking her, and the back post has other players collapsing, so it's got to be spot on, and boy, is that connection right. Kristen Press gets it on the half bounce. That is a difficult finish. Past the near post to redirect that on frame. That is a thing of beauty.
That is the final whistle. So the U.S. gets a win. 2 goals from Kristen Press. Sam Mewis gets 1. Her sister Christy got an assist. And then the return of Tobin Heath, who scores pretty much on her first touch of the ball in the 74th minute. So a lot of good news tonight in East Hartford, Connecticut, as the USA win the first of 2 send-off games. We go back to Rob Stone in the studio.